like when Adrienne and I get to play in jewelry together, beauty royalty, jewelry royalty, like you have allowed us to go into your jewelry box and have at it, or at least just window shop.
You know what?
I would like to live in there.
For 10 years, HSN asked me to do jewelry, and until we can do really replicas of some of my best things that really look sensational, I didn't do it for 10 years. You're gonna see 2 hours today of my jewelry or things I couldn't afford that I always wanted to have, or museum pieces. And you know what? It's Customer Appreciation Month.
You bet.
You are going to see prices you've never seen in all the years I'm here.
So that's a great way to start. That is a perfect way to start. And if you'll see the number on the bottom of the screen, we want to talk to you today. We want to hear what you're enjoying with Adrienne's jewelry. And oh my gosh, look at this. I can't take my eyes off of this. We've got a lot of gorgeous bracelets in this couple of hours. This is that chunky link. I can't wait to find out why you named this the 1980s. Toggle bracelet at 3 months, about $16.65 a month. And if you have that HSN card, you can certainly treat yourself to an extra flex payment. You know, the back's always as important as the front because it's from Adrienne. You know she paid attention to all of those details, and that is a 1-inch extender for you. Okay, why did you call this the 1980s?
Well, the original Sex in the City was every single woman had a chunky bracelet. And then it was 80s, 90s. It went back to 50s, 60s. And you know what? I do the makeups for many of the award shows. Every girl had a chunky bracelet on. They never go out of style, and they come in bigger than better. You know what changes? The color of the stones. This is done in the look of black diamonds. Now, if you don't own a chunky bracelet, if I were to say in the 2 hours of the show, I tell you, get it. Because this is what makes your outfit. What makes it happen. It's fashion at its best. You put it on, and whatever you're wearing looks important. You know, we often talk about, well, for spring, summer, you need a new this, a new that. I'd rather have a new accessory than anything else. Last year's blouse, who's gonna know?
Exactly,
last year's dress, nobody has any idea. When you put on a very with it today piece of jewelry, again, it's very difficult to make a heavy gold bracelet with jewels into something that's not gold. Now, this is my real bracelet that I've interpreted for you. So see? I own this reel, and I have gotten what we were talking about. I've gotten more compliments on my bracelet, and I have it, to answer your question, since the 1980s. So I wanted to do it for you now with dark stones, with the look of black diamonds. Have you ever seen anything at this price to have that kind of look? It looks as real as anything you could possibly own, and as fashion right. What makes me excited about it is that we tried to make this for the longest time. It's very hard to make something importantly big look real.
You're right, and this does. And this absolutely does. These oversized oval Rolo links, and then all of this pave that is faceted, that you only see in the finest Italian jewelry. You know, if you're lucky enough to be in a major city and you walk up to the counter and it's a sort of drool and you know it's a dream come true. Well, no, dream not coming true. But here today, Adrienne is making our dreams come true for that big, important bracelet with fewer now. Producer Paul, you're so smart and great at math. Well, how many would you say do we have left? About 90 left, Adrienne. Already left. Only down